Hey guys, what is up? It is Castle Perfect here, once again bringing you another video. This time it's an NU tier battle against UmbreonFan76. She's a girl, by the way, and I had to do this commentary like 3 times because I forgot whether she was a boy or a girl. So I decided to go on to Skype and go ahead and ask her myself, because it's a she actually, it's a girl. So anyways, I am battling a girl here, which doesn't happen often. As you can see, accordingly to her team, I did in fact decided to lead off with my Charizard, which turns out to be great because she leads off with her Torterra, and that's good. I actually go for the Air Slash instead of the Flamethrower because I thought she might predict the Flamethrower and go out into her own Charizard or something else, you know. You just never know. So just to be secure, I went for the Air Slash, which in fact did a lot of damage, so I'm really happy about that. The thing that I'm not really so happy about is the Stealth Rocks that she set up on my field, but that's all fine because I mean I'm not planning on switching out too much. But as you can see, she's gonna make a switch here into Regigigas, and I'm going to miss my upcoming Air Slash, which is a shame, but it doesn't really matter too much in the end because I am going to go for the Will-O-Wisp, actually for some reason expecting this Regigigas to be a physical attacker or something along those lines, but it turns out to be a special attacker, which is going to be a little bit unexpected. I do not know if the ability of the ability of that Regigigas slow start does have the special attack of Regigigas. I believed it was only for the attack and defense and speed stats, but I'm not really too sure. If you guys would like to share that information with me and clarify this, that would be really awesome. Leave it down in the comment section below. I will definitely read it. So I'm actually going to go for the Endor here and survive with 1 HP, so I can activate my Blaze ability, Blaze range right now, and also activate my Pataya Berry, and pretty much my Flamethrower right now is going to be a Ficreate from Victini Choice Bandit, basically. So, or even stronger, something along those lines. Definitely a really powerful move. So I'm gonna go for the Flamethrower here. It doesn't really matter if I get a crit or not. That Regigigas was going to go down anyways, and I do in fact take it out, even though I got a critical hit, which did not matter in the end. Now she's gonna bring out their Dragonair, and things are looking pretty good for me because now it's a 6-5 situation. I'm going to go for the Air Slash now that I have my Pataya Berry. I know that Flamethrower is not super effective, but I just didn't know if Flamethrower would have done more damage or Air Slash, but I just went for the neutral damage. I went for Air Slash, which is also stab, so I wasn't really too afraid of doing less damage than I could have done with Flamethrower. So she ends up paralyzing me and then taking me out with an Outrage, which is fine by me. The game is 5-4 at this point, 5-5, I'm sorry. And I'm gonna bring out my Shield Terror, and I'm going to set up the rocks. Now I know that I can take at least 3 or 2 Outrages from the Dragonair, so I'm in a very good position to actually set up my rocks, and therefore I just choose to do so. Now she goes for another Outrage, and it looks like she's locked into a 3-turn Outrage, which is very good for me because now she's not allowed to switch out. She doesn't have any other option than just going for the Outrage continuously. She does not have control over her Dragonair, which is good, so I can go for an Earthquake and take down the thing immediately so I don't have to face it later on to this game. Now the game is looking pretty good for me because it's a 5-4 situation right now, and she's gonna bring in her Glalie, which is fine by me. I for some reason thought, you know, I'm not going to switch out, I'm just going to father out my Torterra, and out some miracle I turned out to be faster, and it definitely surprised me because I was like, wait a second, is Torterra not slower than this thing? It's really surprising. I definitely did not expect that, but it was good because I do decide to go for the Wood Hammer. I take down her Glalie, which is great. One-shot KO right there. That was just awesome. And Shield Terror is doing some amazing work in here. Now she's gonna bring out her Black Death, aka Charizard, Black Charizard, just like mine. And Charizard is just a wind Pokemon. That thing is so awesome. So she's gonna go for the Flamethrower and take me out immediately. I was not planning on switching, even though I knew what kind of move she was about to use, because quite frankly, none of my Pokemons on my team can basically take those moves pretty well. So I'm going to go out into my Jet Pistol, and the game is looking, you know, it's even out. Well, not really even out. It's a 4-3 situation right now, but I'm still on the lead, and that's pretty good. Now I do decide to go for the Jet, Aqua Jet actually here against that Charizard because my speed stats is not really maximized. It's not higher than Charizard, and it cannot be higher, I believe, because, you know, well, I'm actually not really sure if you know, Basculin can be faster than a Charizard when used with no Jolly Nature and max speed. I don't know that. But I do go for the Aqua Jet, take down her Torterra because she decides to switch out. And now she's going to bring her UmbreonFan76. I can never pronounce the name of that thing, but it doesn't really... it does not matter at all. It definitely does not matter at all because she's going to go for an Air Slash. I do predict the physical move, therefore I go out into my Stank to take it. And Stank takes that like a boss, a complete boss. This thing is so awesome in NU. It's like a freaking wall. You can just not get through it. It's a very defensive Pokemon. It can take physical attacks like a monster. And even special attacks, it takes it pretty well as she goes for an Air Slash and gets the flinch. I'm not too afraid of anything at this point because it looks like my team is way more superior than her team. And well, my team is just basically strong and overall, so I don't think that I'm going to lose this game, therefore I'm really confident, and I'm just going to stay in here with Stank and go for the Sludge Bomb and hopefully not get flinched on this turn, and which does not happen, which is great. Now, Sludge Bomb does a shit ton of damage against this thing, especially because it's not trained in Special Attack, or I think I trained it in Special... Did I train it in Special Attack? I don't think so. I think I put some EVs in Special Defense and a lot on Defense and HP Maximum, so... this thing can take hits all day long, so I'm just gonna go for another Sludge Bomb, and for some random reason she decides to switch out into Charizard here, just to father it out. I still don't understand why she did that, even though Charizard was, you know, doomed to actually get owned by my Stealth Rocks anyway, so that Charizard is just out of the way. I think she just wanted to make the battle a little bit faster, a little bit fast-paced here, because the Charizard was just completely useless. But however, she's gonna bring in her UmbreonFan76 once again, and the Stealth Rock is gonna kick in again, and it's gonna bring her down to red health, which is good. She misses her attack, by the way, which pretty much sucks, and I go for the Sludge Bomb and take down that UmbreonFan76. Well, that's pretty much going to be a good game. It was not really a too hard game. I think my team was just way more superior than her team, so therefore I had the upper hand overall. So it's not really a battle to be too proud of, but it definitely was a decent match for an NU tier Wi-Fi battle match, of course. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely comment, rate, and subscribe, and I will definitely talk to you guys later in my next video. So everybody, take care.